Good evening, football fans, and welcome back to the channel. If you followed the Cleveland Browns in 2024, you know it was a season of offensive struggles. They ranked last in the league in scoring and cycled through no fewer than 4 different starting quarterbacks. But fast forward to 2025, and the message from Cleveland is clear: change is here. And the entire offensive unit has been vastly reshaped. A brand new blueprint for the Browns' offense. Over the past several months, the Browns have been hard at work rebuilding. They fired offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey, replacing him with Tommy Rees, a bright, young mind with collegiate offensive coordinator experience from Notre Dame and Alabama. They also brought in a new offensive line coach in Mike Bloomgren. Beyond the coaching staff, the team used 5 of its 7 draft picks on the offensive side of the ball, signaling a clear commitment to an overhaul. And perhaps most notably, Cleveland added 4 new quarterbacks to the position room this offseason. Yes, 4. Veteran signal callers Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco, along with rookie draft picks Dillon, Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. The Browns' new look offense is truly beginning to take shape with the team starting organized team activities, or OTAs. This week, the 4-way quarterback competition, in particular, hovers over the entire unit. With the start of the NFL season now less than 100 days away, Coach Kevin Stefanski, speaking after practice Wednesday, noted the early progress. It's day 2 for us, so I think everybody understands where they're supposed to be and when they're supposed to be there. Stefanski said. He praised the players and coaches for ensuring safe practice while getting good looks for everyone to learn from. The quarterback quandary: can Shedeur Sanders emerge? Wednesday's practice offered the very first glimpse at a possible pecking order in this fascinating quarterback competition. During the roughly 80-minute session, it was the veterans, Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett, who split the first-team reps in team drills. Rookies Dillon, Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders often followed the two, conducting work with backups and third stringers, in an attempt to maximize practice reps for each player. The rookies at one point even conducted 7-on-7 drills on a separate field from the veterans. Flacco, entering his 18th NFL season, is obviously the most experienced of the group. He also has a familiarity with Stefanski's offense after his remarkable playoff run with the Browns in the latter portion of the 2023 season. Meanwhile, the Browns' decision-makers have made it clear that every quarterback added to the room will be expected to compete. And they genuinely think highly of each passer. General Manager Andrew Berry specifically stated the team sought out Pickett, a 2020 first-round pick, as a trade target. During the draft cycle, they were highly impressed with Gabriel, leading to his third-round selection. And while Gabriel was already on board, Cleveland saw the selection of Sanders in the 5th round as a possible steal given his immense talent. Despite the initial representative order, Stefanski again downplayed its significance, stating it would continue to change. We're mixing it up every single day, Stefanski said, so that's why I tell you not to read much into it. Even though you guys don't listen to me. But we're just trying to get guys exposure to different concepts. It's not something that we're not leaning into or worried about the order at this moment. But here's where it gets interesting for Shedeur Sanders, even with fewer reps in Wednesday's session. Sanders reportedly impressed with his accuracy. He only had 9 pass attempts but completed 7 of them, including a notable 3 touchdowns during 7-on-7 drills. This kind of efficiency, especially for a rookie, turns heads. Sanders has proven his accuracy throughout his collegiate career, notably passing for over 4.100 yards and 32 touchdowns with only 10 interceptions in 2024 at Colorado. As the man himself said, all he has to do is get on the field and show the team they were right in drafting him. His early performance certainly reinforces that. The rookie quarterback also expressed positive feelings about the room. The quarterback room is fun. Sanders said, every day is fun going in there. Everything is real good. I'm happy. You got a bunch of different personalities in the quarterback room. And that's what it is. Just getting to talk to the quarterbacks that took NFL snaps, that played in the league. You're living the experience through them also and asking them whatever question comes to mind. Reshaping the running back room. Beyond the quarterback position, the Browns' backfield will look drastically different in 2025. With franchise great Nick Chubb, 6.843 rushing yards and 51 total TDs over 7 seasons, unlikely to return. The team has drafted a pair of running backs to potentially form a new 1-2 punch: Quinshon Judkins and Dillon Sampson. Judkins is a physical downhill runner from Ole Miss and Ohio State, while Sampson was more of a big play threat at Tennessee. They joined Jerome Ford, who has filled in as the lead back over the past 2 seasons during Chubb's injury absences. With the Browns ranking 29th in rushing yards last season, there are plenty of carries up for grabs, and this multi-back approach could be the key to revitalizing the run game. As Sampson put it, "It's a long season, so you want as many people as you can to go in there and split reps and do good for the team. That keeps everybody fresh." An inexperienced but promising wide receiver core. The Browns enter OTAs with an inexperienced wide receiver room, save for Jerry Jeudy, who had a Pro Bowl campaign in 2024 with a career-high 1.229 receiving yards. Elijah Moore departed for the Buffalo Bills, but Cleveland quickly signed veteran Diontae Johnson. Johnson hasn't posted a 1.000-yard season since 2021 and spent time with 3 different teams last year. But at his best, he's one of the NFL's premier route runners, ranking first in ESPN's open score. His ability to separate could fill a much-needed void opposite Jeudy. Young pass catchers such as third-year player Cedric Tillman and second-year wideout Jamari Thrash will also receive opportunities to carve out larger roles. Though the two have a combined 53 career catches, Johnson and Jeudy are currently the only wide receivers on the roster who have caught at least 50 passes in a single season. Kenny Pickett, who played with Johnson in Pittsburgh, spoke highly of him: his route running ability, his ability to separate, drop his weight in and out of routes. It's special. Tight end talent. At tight end, David Njoku is looking to bounce back after injuries limited him in 2024 following his lone Pro Bowl campaign in 2023. The Browns could also look to run more 2 tight end sets in 2025 with the addition of Harold Fannin Jr., drafted in the 3rd round from Bowling Green. Fannin Jr. led all FBS pass catchers in receptions and receiving yards in 2024. General Manager Andrew Berry called Fannin the "queen on the chessboard" due to his versatility. Capable of lining up at multiple positions. Offensive line seeking consistency. Despite on-field struggles and injuries that derailed the offensive line in 2024, the Browns opted against major changes to this core group. Left guard Joel Bitonio announced his return for his 12th NFL season, and right tackle Jack Conklin agreed to a reworked contract. Center Ethan Pochik and right guard Wyatt Teller also return, and former 2023 4th-round pick DeJuan Jones, who took over at left tackle before a season-ending injury, was back at practice. The Browns also added experienced depth in Cornelius Lucas and Tevin Jenkins, both of whom started multiple games last season for their previous teams. After the 2024 season, multiple Browns offensive linemen advocated for a return to Stefanski's running scheme, which the team had somewhat diverted from. With more familiarity in Stefanski's system and hopefully better health, the Browns hope for more consistent play from a unit that has historically been the anchor of their offense. The road ahead. The Cleveland Browns offense is undoubtedly undergoing a significant transformation, from new coaches to a multitude of new faces at key positions. The intent is clear: to move past the struggles of 2024 and build a more dynamic, efficient, and reliable unit. The quarterback competition, especially with Shedeur Sanders showing early flashes, will be one of the most compelling storylines to watch. Can he truly emerge and challenge for significant snaps in this new-look Browns offense? The summer will tell. What are your thoughts on the Browns' offensive overhaul? Which new player are you most excited to see? And do you think Shedeur Sanders has a real shot to climb the depth chart? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth #NFL #football analysis and updates. The Cleveland Browns offense is undergoing a major overhaul after a dismal 2024 season, which saw them rank last in scoring and cycle through 4 different starting quarterbacks. With a new offensive coordinator, a new offensive line coach, 5 draft picks focused on offense, and 4 new quarterbacks, the unit is truly new look. The big question: especially as organized team activities, OTAs, get underway. Will rookie Shedeur Sanders emerge from the crowded quarterback room to claim the starting role? Cleveland added Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, Dillon Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders this offseason. During early OTA practices, veterans Flacco and Pickett have been splitting first-team reps, with rookies Gabriel and Sanders working with backups. However, head coach Kevin Stefanski has downplayed the significance of this early pecking order, emphasizing that the reps will continue to mix up and change throughout the offseason. While Joe Flacco brings vast experience and familiarity with Stefanski's system from his playoff run with the Browns in late 2023, and Kenny Pickett was a targeted trade acquisition, the Browns also think highly of their rookie passers. General manager Andrew Berry was impressed with Dillon Gabriel, leading to his third-round selection, and saw Shedeur Sanders as a potential steal in the fifth round due to his talent. Indeed, Sanders is already turning heads. Browns reporter Nathan Zagura, for example, has given Sanders an elite evaluation, praising his ball placement and ability to layer throws. Head coach Kevin Stefanski also likes what he's seen so far, commenting on Sanders' hard work and attitude. Beyond the quarterback position, the Browns' offense is also seeing changes at other key spots. Running back, with Nick Chubb's return uncertain, the backfield will look different. Rookies Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson joined Jerome Ford, aiming to boost a run game that ranked 29th last season. Wide receiver Jerry Jeudy is expected to lead the group after a Pro Bowl 2024. Alongside new addition Deontay Johnson, a strong route runner. Tight end David Njoku looks to bounce back, with the addition of third-round pick Harold Fannin Jr., suggesting the Browns might incorporate more two tight end sets. While it's very early in the offseason, and competition is fierce, Sanders has a strong collegiate resume and is showcasing impressive skills in early practices. The Browns' quarterback situation remains a four-way competition, but with the unit undergoing significant changes and the team's willingness to give all passers a look, Shedeur Sanders certainly has the opportunity to make a strong impression as the offseason progresses.